the Using VOCES training module. VOCES is the digital textbook and workbook that we use with our middle school students in grades 6 through 8. Before we begin to explain the curriculum and content of VOCES, we are going to do a quick explanation on how to use the program. In addition to this tutorial, there are also videos on the VOCES website that can help you to learn all of its features. I am going to go over the most important features that you need to know in this video. Let's get started. To begin, let's go over how to log into the VOCES e-textbook online. Go to www.vocestextbooks.com and this will bring you to the login page. You will enter in your class ID first and then your user ID. Then hit Login. If it asks, make sure you select Spanish 1 from the drop-down menu. If the menu does not appear, you will not need to make that selection. If you do not have a login yet, please email me at hriley@vivaspanish.com and I will provide you with that information. Please note that each login has several teachers using it. Do not change your login information for any reason, as it will change the login of other teachers as well. Once you have logged into VOCES, it will take you to the e-textbook. This screen is the same as what the students will see. On this page, you will see a table of contents on the left-hand side. In this, you can select what chapter you would like to see. You can also access the additional resources such as the workbook, activities, videos, and games. In the next module, we will discuss in further detail which parts of the e-textbook are best to use when presenting in class. At the bottom of the screen, you will see a toolbar. If you hover the cursor over each icon, it will tell you what it is. Specifically, you will want to use the third one over, which looks like a piece of paper, when you are projecting on the smartboard. This will take away the table of contents and make it easier for the students to see the content on the screen. The other icon you will use often on the toolbar is the teacher panel icon, second to the right. This icon will take you to the teacher functions, which the students do not have access to on their login. In the teacher panel, you will use several of the features found on the left side toolbar. Let's start in Classroom Management. Under Classroom Management, you can see all of the classrooms associated with the account. Never delete a classroom that isn't yours. It probably belongs to one of the other teachers on the account. At the bottom of the page, there is a plus sign button that you will press to create a new classroom. Your classroom should be labeled with the school, the grade, the homeroom teacher, and the school year. Once you enter the name and click OK, your classroom will show in the list. Next, you will want to add students to your classroom. On the left side toolbar, select Student Management and then Student Entry on the page. Make sure the active classroom is the class you wish to add students to. If it is not, click Change and select the classroom that you want to add students to. Follow the directions on the page to enter students' names. We recommend that you do not use self-registry because the students typically have a difficult time using that. So instead, have the students uploaded before the first day of class so that you can print out their ID cards and provide them on the first day. Once you click Save, a message will come up to say that the students were successfully created. Once you have added the students, you will want to print out the ID cards. We recommend that you print out 3 copies of the cards. Keep one in your school binder, cut up one set to distribute to the students in the class, and then give 1 copy to the office in case a parent ever calls in looking for their ID. To access the ID cards, go back to the left side toolbar in the teacher panel and select Student Management, then View Students. This screen will show you the list of students in the classroom. Again, to change classroom, click Change where it says Active Classroom at the top of the screen. For the ID cards, click View ID Cards at the bottom of this page. Select the Print button to print. The day you give the students their IDs, Provide them with tape so that they can immediately tape their ID card into their binder, planner, or other safe place. It is not uncommon for students to misplace their login, so this will help minimize that. The same day that you give the students their login, you should also arrange to have the computers in the classroom. Have the students practice logging in while you're there. In your VOCES binder, there is also a scavenger hunt that you can have the students do to familiarize themselves with navigating through the VOCES website. The final technical part of using VOCES is knowing how to access the student results. One of the great powers of VOCES is that you can actually see who has logged in, when, and for how long, as well as what score they received on a specific activity. Let's take a look at how to do that. In the teacher panel, on the left-hand toolbar, select Student Results. Under Student Results, you can view results of activities, games, masteries, and quizzes that are all available through the e-textbook. Depending on what you want to check, select the correct item in the drop-down under Student Results. On the Student Results activity page, for example, make sure that you have the correct active classroom open. Then, select the chapter that you would like to check. This will provide you with the list of activities for that chapter, and you can see who has done the activity and how well they did. In addition, you can go to the Student Management View Students section and select a specific student to see all of the work that that one individual has done. This will show you the activities they did and how long they spent on them. It's a very helpful tool in knowing what individual students do well or need more help in. VOCES has a lot of tools to help the teacher successfully monitor the classroom progress. These are some of the more key components, but there are many more features that VOCES has to offer. I encourage you to get to know the website and feel free to use its other features as you see they could benefit your classroom. Just remember that your VOCES login is a shared login. Please do not edit or change the login of other classes from other schools. For any VOCES questions, feel free to contact me at hriley@vivaspanish.com. This concludes the Using VOCES module. Next, we will look at how to actually teach the program.